Hi everyone and welcome to this brand new video. Today we will be taking a look at Eyephone by Alan Boyd. A quick demonstration of the actual peak right after the intro. So guys, in this little demonstration, as I'm on my own, I would like to just show you how fairly and how quickly you can peek information written by the spectator or chosen by the spectator. Again, as I'm on my own, I have prepared here some little papers with different names on them. I need you to shuffle them as much as you want to. And once you are satisfied, just pick any paper, don't look at the name yet. Okay? And to prevent me from doing something sneaky, I will just keep it here. I can't see it. Okay, I will even turn that around. And by doing that, very quickly, very clearly, I had a very good peek at the card. So I know that you have chosen the card or the paper with the name Bob on it. So you can check that out. It is indeed Bob. And that's how quickly, fairly you can peek with the Eyephone. So guys, that was basically just a quick demonstration of how fairly and quickly you can basically do the peek. Now, it comes in this little packaging. Inside you get your Eyephone gimmick, which is the whole phone basically. And you get some instructions, written instructions, where you are explained a few different effects. And you get the link to the online instructions, which basically just teaches you how to use the gimmick, how everything works. And once you understand the principle behind that trick that is taught in the instructions, you are able to do the tricks that are taught in the written instructions. So really, the instructions are very simple to understand. Nothing really is missing in the instructions. I liked it, so no problems at all with the instructions. One little thing about the packaging for a product that is like costing over 100 euros, over $100, this could have been like a more protective box. And I'm saying that because with my unit, I had this little damage on the screen that I'm still having, and it is not like the protective foil that is damaged, it is the actual screen. However, I will show that to you in a moment. So this is what the actual gimmick looks like. It is basically sort of an iPhone 6 dummy. I believe that's the iPhone 6. It looks something like this. The buttons are clickable, so you can really press on them. I just noticed, I'm not sure if that's missing only on my unit, but that mute button is not there. There is just a hole in it. So I'm not sure if that's supposed to be, but at least with mine, it's missing. On the back, you have here this little pocket that is sort of attached on the back of the Eyephone, which seems to be a little unusual to me because I have never seen something like this used on a real iPhone. I can imagine this being a case with a pocket, but not the pocket, the actual little pocket glued on the back of the Eyephone. Just seems a little unnatural to me. And I just slipped in my Subway card in it, so it looks full. Right, so that's what the dummy looks like. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there is this little damage on the screen, sort of a bump that lifts up my screen a little. I don't really see it as a big problem. I mean, of course I would have appreciated if it was like a flat screen, but that little bump is just there. When it comes to the look of this gimmick, it really looks like a genuine iPhone. It is of course way lighter than an iPhone because there is not this technology inside of it. And what I really like about this gimmick is the fact that it's not just something they used for magic purposes. Like, it's not something that was existing already. This is really a magic prop, really engineered for this effect only, which I really do like, because often you see magicians using already existing gimmicks that have nothing to do with magic, but they use it just for magic and they act like they have created that gimmick. This is not one of them, so that's what I really like about it. The peak is very simple to perform. You really have the spectator really write anything on a piece of paper, on a business card, and you slide it into your pocket. You even turn around the phone. By doing that, you already know what they have written or what they have chosen. This is really very quickly done, very fairly done, and the moment of the peak is very clear from the magician's point of view, so it's very, very simple to do. Something I have noticed, the standard size business cards that we have here in Europe, or at least in Austria, do not fit into the pocket. So that was the reason why I had to use and improvise with these little folded papers in the performance. So just keep that in mind. The narrower the business cards are from the long edge to the other long edge, the better. Even though the gimmick is very well done, the peak is very fair and clear to read, I have some negative things to say about this. And I believe those things I'm going to say right now are pretty much personal things. One of them is the pocket. I just don't think it looks natural. Like, I have never seen, as I've said at the beginning, a pocket glued on the back of an original iPhone, right? I believe it would have been better if they created a second case for the actual dummy that basically served as the pocket itself. I mean, I'm pretty sure that would have been possible to do. Other than that, another thing that might be a problem for some of you is you have to carry this around whenever you go somewhere, right? And keeping in mind that you will probably have your actual phone with you too, you sort of have to carry two phones with you. Even though this is light, the size is still the same, meaning it will basically take on some space in your pocket. So unless I'm not wearing a jacket with pockets, this might turn to a problem for me at least. So keep that in mind. And probably the biggest issue for me is the fact that this is an iPhone. And as I am an Android user, and I'm pretty sure most of you are too, this might turn to a problem if you are really trying to perform to someone you know, right? So I can't really perform this peak to my friends or to my family because they know I'm an Android user. So this will be very suspicious because they will know this is not my actual phone. So I can't really do that, which is a little disappointing. But all in all, I do really like iPhone. It is a very well made gimmick, even though mine has this little damage on the screen. It works very well. I believe it is very fair and very quick to read. The secret information, I personally won't be able to perform this unless I'm performing to really completely strangers. Because of its high price, I would really recommend this to people who do not have any peak device at home lying around, because it's pretty expensive and you can probably achieve the same effect, the same peak with your already existing peak devices. So I'm not sure if it is really worth paying so much money for an extra peak device. If you're new to it, this is really, really great. You can get it at any Murphy's Magic dealer, one of them being testmatsobartikel.de. The link is, as always, in the description box below. But that was it. I'll see you next time.